The top 4 of this tournament is Fossaraga and Luane, which is 2 characters people think are like the 2 worst characters in the game. And the other 2 characters, Gran and Ferry. People who think are the 2 best characters in the game, probably, right? It's no good, Fox. You just want me to skip past losers finals? Damn, it's fast. Yeah, we watched this matchup quite a bit too. You know, Satsu, I think that's probably true, but I don't think that they're that bad. I think these characters are more simple to pilot and stuff, but I don't think that they're that bad that it's like your chances are miserable, you know?
He's a small town boy, living in South Detroit.
But once he puts on the Air Forces, it's over.
He took the midnight train.
Once he saves up a little money.
Yeah, I think the matchups will end up being important.
Yeah. He's like, I got Air Forces. And then he realizes, like,
You know the Japanese players the Japanese player that plays Ladiva that smoked everybody got destroyed by Kazunoko. Kazunoko's a real one. I think it depends on the matchup. So like some matchups so far seem better or worse for the different strong characters either. Lancelot is the real problem. I'm telling you, that character is the problem. Lancelot is the problem, bro. I think Ferry is not as tough to deal with as a lot of people think. She's quite good, but I think my stance on her as of about like a week ago was this character you can deal with more than I think people will think. I feel that kind of way about maybe Grand 2. Catalina I think is, yeah, she's mad good. You know, the thing about Lancelot, too, is that Wednesday Night Fights this week, the Grand Finals was Lancelot. Last week, the Grand Finals was Lancelot versus Ferry, and Lancelot won. 2 weeks ago, I should say.
It's now 3 p.m. He sees the clock going by faster.
I like this a lot, actually. This is something that I think Ferry will do a lot. Her swing, and then commit to, what's it called?
It's now 3 p.m.
Commit to staying in the corner. So you see how he did jump back heavy to try to, like, AA that? That's really good.
He's in the matrix.
They're asking him for overtime.
Wednesday Night Fights was not Cloud versus Kid. It was Cloud versus Maverick this week. Damn. That was sick. Did you guys see this shit? He does 2M and then cancels into the dodge just in case the fireball was going to hit. Because that can go under fireballs. I don't know if it pulls her all the way out of the range of it, though. I think it trades.
He just walked in the office. It's 9 a.m. Oh boy, now it's noon.
Going to work.
He's taking an extended lunch break. He's chilling. He wants to make sure that he's not being noticed.
Yeah, that whip, that okay. So any grappler who has to roll through, of course, yeah. To block that mix-up, you just hold down and hit the block button in that situation. And if she does instant overhead, you die. But if she does left, right, or low, you live. So.
He's thinking about dipping early, but he doesn't want to take that risk. Oh no!
Counter hit. Ouch.
It's now 4:30.
Missed the combo. He didn't get super at the end, or he didn't want it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh no! His boss is coming through.
Yeah, Fox. How drunk were you here?
All right. Install for Necro. Grand's like, damn, it's 4:50.
This is cheap too. Yeah, instant overhead. When you're defending against this character, when she has install, instant overhead is the biggest threat because she can cancel any of her whip moves, right? So the instant overhead is a whip normal, so you can cancel it into a drill. That's a punish.
Look at the man of a face who has to work overtime.
Dude, the H&K tournament was sick. Oh man, I watched that. Fucking laser beams, bro. Laser beams. That shit was tight. Yeah, Ferry's great. She's a good character. I think she's like as good as people think, but like I think she's a little bit easier to deal with than people originally thought. I think a lot of people were like, it's impossible, bro. What do you do? This character's cheap. Sweep at the end is mad good, by the way. Getting sweep after that high DP juggle is so strong. Instant overhead, drill, pressure. Look at that. Look how good that is. Look at how good it is. This is what makes the install super so scary. So lockdown with GG, drill in, walk up, instant overhead, drill heavy, right? Then blocks the DP, sweep, heavy EX. You can chain your whip normals together in whatever order you want when you're in the install, which is really good. As good as thinking laser pew pew. Thanks very much for the 12 month. That's so good, right? Like the ability to do that is so powerful.
right, Necro's gonna get overhead. No. Meaty 5
Yeah, looking for frame traps. So when she's canceling into GG like that as Gran, you have to try to challenge with boot, I think. It's hard in this matchup, I think, but you have to be super aware. When you're like in the mid-range against her, you have to cancel. Oh, nice. But he's gonna lose the corner. Yeah, that was too high. When you block any normal from her and she cancels into GG, you should boot. And when she cancels into whip, that you should roll. Right, that's like the idea. The regular whip, not the EX, but in general, that's the idea of this matchup. Right there, that should be GG. Or sorry, that should be boot. And then it's pretty tough, right? But it's something you have to keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that Laser Pew Pew is kind for gifting the big fiver. Thanks very much. God damn, guys, we've had a mad subs today. Thanks, everybody. It's the new house smell.
But she's like, no, you gotta stay here.
Yeah, whip install. The one thing about whip install that's really, really good, I think, is that you get like medium heavy, right? You just get 5M, 5H.
She's looking at his Tims. She's about to ask about them. Checking his watch. There's 18 seconds left in the workday.
He's looking at his watch and all the icons are black.
Oh, that won't hit, right? She'll land.
Okay, he landed. Punished. He's dead. He's not dead.
Yeah, I didn't have super. I don't know what else would have killed, to be honest. 7 seconds.
Oh
Yeah.
Yo, she autocorrected. That was crazy.
Yeah, he hasn't done any rolls yet on the whip. It's super important in this matchup. You have to, right? If you don't roll the whip, it's brutal. Especially because Gran gets a punish at like max range. If you block heavy at like max range and she does the whip, you roll it, you get the light boot into the medium follow up. Like you get it from like any distance basically. Yeah, Kazunoko's a Lancelot player. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, he didn't put out GG. There it is.
Yeah, good fireball challenge. Boot would have been better, or maybe fireball is better actually, because I don't know if boot would have hit at that range. Who the best characters? Like, you know, people think that the top 3 is probably Gran, Catalina, Ferry mostly. That's what people mostly say. Yeah, this hurts. The thing is, you don't have any special moves here, right? So, like, if you get a hit, you have to confirm the DP, because you have nothing else. So this isn't actually that scary of a spot for Necro. He just chills here. He's like, alright, cool. Now you have to watch EX Whip, because it'll beat the fireball. Oh my god. Oh, and Lancelot too, yeah, Lance. I think Lance is the best character probably too, yeah. I would say that top 4 feels pretty solidified to me in our current impressions of the game. Obviously that could change, but I think our current understanding of the game, that's what everybody seems to think. Sweep.
He is automating these forms. He has the Air Forces on.
Yeah, good challenge. You have to sometimes, right? That's like also her best option. She needs to use the close light as much as she can. And I need to use my Segway powers and thank Albert Sean. Thanks very much for the 14. That was a scary jump. Yeah, the problem is you spent 2 EX moves for nothing there, right? Like, you got some corner carry, I guess that's cool. Yeah, and here, if you're blocking against Ferry, I think when she doesn't have EX Whip, you should boot a lot. One thing about this game that's really important to understand is when someone does an EX move, they don't have it for a little while. So that option is completely off the table. You know that, and so you should react accordingly, I think, right?
Let me get this time off. Give it to me.
When you like for instance against Ferry, if she does the EX Whip, you should just start like reversal booting a lot of her buttons, right? Just to make her like respect that, because she can no longer cancel in a whip, which normally beats that. She has to cancel in a GG or nothing, and then so that'll force her to try to spot dodge the boot or whatever, and then when you can just run up and take advantage of the space because of that. You know what I mean? I think that's something you have to think about. Or like if she used whatever it's called, right? If she used the other EX move, you're like, okay, well, I know I don't have to worry about GG, for instance, so I can just like pressure and just roll anytime I block anything, because the GG doesn't matter.
He's invigorated. He now has interest in, he has a love life right now. He's trying to make sure he doesn't stay out late too late. Work too late.
That was a good punish, actually. Her sweep is great, by the way. I think it's one of the better sweeps. You know, a lot of the strings in the corner where people do like medium fireball, she can do sweep and trade out of it, and then get like a pretty advantageous spot because like do GG into like button and then roll out of the corner or something. It's really good. Yeah, if you boot or fireball, he's gonna dodge to avoid chip. Yeah.
Walked into his boss's offense with the PTO.
The girl with the bow is Matera. That's the character you're thinking of. Boot. That's got to be a boot. Oh, he had the hit and didn't believe.
Swing again. Yep. Anti-air. Let's go. It's my turn. I'm taking an early lunch.
Fox, you motherfuckers, man.
He's trying to sleep in the break room. Now he's in the corner.
Lancelot is an extremely good character. The idea that the block button will save you is... you should use the block button against them. That part's true. Yeah, he should have done raw EX boot there. Raw EX boot would have been better than doing button.
He's big chilling. He doesn't have to overcommit to...
And he's dead.
This is big.
And then he immediately runs up and mashes TP.
He's not dead, yeah. That was looked like a setup that got dropped. Like the 2H was supposed to hit. Oh no. Yeah, that mix-up people are very good at defending now because they use the block button.
38 seconds. Dodge? Woo, sorry, 38 minutes.
Yeah, you can throw fireballs at this range pretty comfortably, even against EX Whip. Now that EX Whip is gone, you have to throw them. You notice that Necro's dodging them? You have to, right? If you don't dodge them, then they stay on the screen for less time, which is bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gonna EX Whip back right after this fireball. Nice. Finally. We need to see more of that.
It's my time.
She's standing in front of him and he just runs full force at the door with his foot out. The tubes! And suddenly 2-2. And don't worry, it's it's a riveting set because Brandon is passed out behind them.
He's big sleep. Brandon is big sleep right now.
Yeah, that right there in that left-right situation, you can use the block button to defend against it too. But you got counter hit, so maybe try DP. I'm not sure. I am sure that Fleet would drop the big sub. Thanks very much. Yeah, the people love the boot. I think the boot is funny too, so I'm happy it's good, right? You see the threat of her swing is making Jace play like really slow. So he didn't want to overcommit on pressure because he was like, oh, I can, she's going to swing out, so I have to back up here. So Ferry's getting spaced just by the threat of the swing. That's bad. Yeah, the combo limit. I think he probably shouldn't have done the full auto combo if he wanted to juggle still. Could have done like medium, EX fireball, crouching heavy. That would have been the better combo. That's a punish. That's what you have to do, right? You have to roll those. I'll show that again, actually, because that's a good example. I've been memeing about how important it is, right? So when you see the whip, you have to roll it. Because look at how far away he rolls it, and he still gets a punish. See that? It's super important to roll those. Raw boot would have been the kill there. Oh, that was a fireball that he missed. Sweep GG. Oh no. Go low this time. Okay, there you go. He did. Nice. One button DP.
And suddenly, Jace is on set point.
Yeah, he was getting
suddenly.
The Where's the World mind game video is man good. That video is so funny, man. I forgot about that shit. That shit was man funny.
He's going to the Bahamas, bro.
Nice.
Oh my god.
No. I don't like that combo choice at all. I think that was a really, really, really bad combo choice. He lost the corner. I think right here you do... First of all, you can probably do another crouching heavy into boot into sweep or something if you want. But like doing the full auto combo into EX boot's so weird because you lose the corner even after the sweep. He could have done... Yeah, you can do almost the same combo and keep the corner. You can do crouching heavy with crouching heavy again here into medium boot into sweep.
My god.
Yeah, you can do that combo and keep the corner, I guess. Yeah, you could have super jumped over. But still, I feel like not spending EX would be better there, right? Like, why even spend the EX when you can use it on the next combo to kill? That seems like such a weird choice. Yeah, because you can super jump over with jump skill and get a cross up, but... Oh, that shit's cheap. That shit is so cheap. Kill him. That was good.
Two-step, gonna be big damage.
That hurts. Not the kill, but damn close.
Plus frames on the third tag.
I think that run up to M is like the guaranteed check after, right? After the late throw break. Wow.
Tims got smacked by the high heels.
They're really duking this out full screen. That just like, please just let me catch you with one of these EXs.
Yeah, you can see the falling jump button again to try to beat the boot. Can't run and block. He had to roll or uppercut or dodge there.
If he used the special button, he would have got it. Walk back, fireball, jump in. Damn, he's already in the corner. Crisis averted though.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that pressure was pretty solid because he gained a bunch of space, pushed himself away from the corner.
Set up off a throw. And
Damn. Every time I see someone jump in this game, I just assume it's a safe jump.
Where are you going? Nowhere.
That's like a safe assumption, you know what I mean? You just see someone jump, you're like, alright, that's a safe jump. I just always assume.
Necro's being really careful. He doesn't want to eat 50% of his life off a random exchange.
Oh, GG.
Thank you, GG. Oh,
Yeah, try to... That was the right idea. I think that was the right idea, because if you roll forward there, it beats the instant overhead sometimes, but... G just got caught by the tail end of GG. I think that was kind of the right idea. Oh god, I'm GG's.